Oh, hey. Hello and welcome back to whatever this is. So, one of the most important things about a magic card is going to be its
art, shakack, boom. Oh, shakack, art. Did somebody mention art?
So I thought I would sit down with you with a bowl of curly fries and have a conversation about who the best artist in Magic the Gathering is and why it is Terese. So I'm not going to go through the whole, Terese was born in this state, she does this, she does that. I'm going to talk about a couple of my favorite cards by her and why I love her so much. So first of all, she's really pretty. I feel like a lot of artists tend to look like their art styles, which is really, really cool. I'm into that. Something about her art just reminds me of 90s fantasy mixed with cool modern pop art pieces, mixed with really cool Renaissance paintings with the colors and the drugs of the 80s. So a lot of MTG artists tend to go digital these days because it's a lot faster. You can get a lot more detail in without having to go into this giant huge canvas, but Terese doesn't. She is pretty traditional still. She mixes mediums, she puts in these amazing geometric designs into the backgrounds, all of this stuff that's really, really cool. And she just hangs out, is casually just hey guys, I drew a squirrel. And she draws from life. She draws her daughters a lot. She draws a lot of other people and that's why her women look, though they are unbelievably beautiful, so attractive, they still look like people. Really hot people, but still people. Also, Terese isn't straight, so she knows what women who like women want to see. So I'm really happy about that because then she draws sexy women with other women in mind. So Dryad Militant, you can't see any of the bits, but she's so hot. And the faces on them are just always so beautiful because every single, they have this hardness to their face, but also the softness because, they're sweet, tender women, but they will also fuck you up. And then her men too, they have the strong jaw and the lowered eyebrows and the strong nose, but then they also have kind eyes and stuff like that. The way she uses colors is also just unbelievably amazing. Can we just talk about shit like this? Unbelievable. Look at this goddamn forest. Those are some happy little trees if Bob Ross has ever seen them. Also, do you guys like my Bob Ross shirt? My mom got it for me. So we cannot talk about Terese and not talk about my two, these are my two favorite arts in the entire game. That's why she's my favorite artist, because they're the top two, no questions asked. The first, of course, being her Liliana. This is so beautiful. Oh my god. First of all, the way that she's drawn Liliana is just beautiful to start with. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. 2, the colors on this, unbelievable. Got a tablet here to reference the cards that I don't have yet. And with this, she's got this power to her, but she's still got the Terese look, where she's still this unbelievably beautiful girl. The hair, the sparkles of her magic, Terese. Okay, so the next one, I'm sure if you follow me on Twitter, this is not gonna be a surprise for you at all. Hannah Ship's Navigator is astoundingly beautiful. I think I'm biased because she is what I wish that I looked like. She's just surrounded by all these artifacts. Artificer is one of my favorite creature types. I just think it's so cool that there's just somebody who's just I got all these artifacts. All your artifacts are belong to me. God, that's a real old meme. The flavor text on it is really good. The skill on it's really good. She's great. Those are my two favorite arts in the entire game. They're just so beautiful. I don't know how the hell someone can make something so nice with their hand. And clearly, like, I'm not saying that these are her only good cards, because she has more good than bad. Natural Order, like, oh my god. Her stuff usually has, like, a bit of, you know, fantasy to them. Natural Order is, like, the animals in it are so realistic. Like, she's so talented. She understands anatomy, and, like, animal anatomy is so hard to draw. I don't know how the furries do it. Plea for Guidance is just beautiful. Like, these space dubs just, like, piecing the fuck out. Rest in Peace is just, it's stunning. Like, I love it because I get to use it as, like, a meme all the time. But it's also just, like, such a beautiful card. Shattered Perception is just, like, it's so cool. She just looks like she just got, like, memed on real good, and she's just, like, trying to, like, retaliate. Stronghold Mechanist is also just really, really cool. She's really good at drawing, like, these really beautiful women in, like, a job that maybe, like, a woman you usually wouldn't be in. And, like, she's just making them look, like, effortlessly hot while they're doing their job. I live for it. I live. Sidri, oh my god. She's another one of just, like, this unbelievably hot girl. Again, she's an artificer. Fucking artificers, man. They're gonna ruin your day. She's super hot. She got big titties. She got big 80s hair. Like, the amount of, like, detail that she goes into when she's, you know, doing all the backgrounds and all of the props in the foreground. Like, she spends so much time for all of this little stuff that, like, maybe you're not gonna pay as much attention to because you're only looking at titty. Which, like, to be fair, I also usually just look at the titty. There's so many things that Terese draws that are just unbelievably beautiful. This fucking squirrel that she just put on Facebook one day. She was like, hey, I'm drawing a squirrel. Bob Ross would be proud.
There. I really like these little creatures. They bring a lot of joy to my life.
Acroma, or I guess however you pronounce her name, she's getting released in A25, and, like, the body on her, like, oh my god, how many crunches does she do, like, how many squats, like, those thighs, she's got, like, these, like, are you kidding me? But, like, she's still not, like, she's sexy without being, like, too sexy, like, she's sexy but still useful, which is, like, my favorite thing about Final Fantasy girls sometimes. Shout out to Riku, the most overpowered Final Fantasy character ever. And then, like, in Angel's Wrath, like, she's also, like, equally hot. Like, how? Get a bitch who will do both. How? Like, all of her angels are hot, and it makes me mad. She drew Ral. I'm, like, really thirsty for Ral. Why does he also have to be so hot? Why are all of her drawings just so hot? Like, they're cardboard, and they're better looking than the majority of the people that I've met in my entire life. Now I understand why people are married to bridges. Is there really a point to this video? Honestly, kind of not. I just am so aggressive in love with Terese's art. Like, it's so beautiful. I want every single piece that she has in a print. I want to replace, like, this shitty K-pop poster with a Terese print, but that would be a big boy, and I haven't been able to find anything yet. Terese, do a big print of your Liliana, please, so I can put her in there. Hello, Terese. If Terese watches this, like, I will actually freak out. Terese, if you're ever, like, if you watch this, I don't know if you ever would. You are such an inspiration to me. I adore every single thing that you put on a piece of paper. You are so unbelievably talented. You're my hero, and I adore you, like, so much. I try not to get too, like, this is a girl in the magic community, but as a girl in the magic community, it's really cool that you draw, like, all these really, really hot girls, because I like seeing hot girls a lot. They're great. And can you, like, give me your skincare routine? Because, girl, you look good. Can you imagine if Terese actually saw this? I would die. I would actually die. Okay, that's it. Okay, that's it. No more. Okay, alright. Thank you so much everybody for watching and have a wonderful day. Bye.